We're over here just being sick. That's what we're doing. Other people are accomplishing things in their life, and we're just watching Kelly and Ryan and Bubble Guppies coughing. Having during COVID, I remember thinking, like, when COVID started, boy, this is kind of nice. You're like trapped in your house. It'd be great every year if we just had 2 weeks where you like didn't go anywhere. You could clean out and organize. Well, I'm sort of having that feeling again. I guess because I always know, like, okay, find the positive in anything. Amos and I have been in this house since Sunday. I've really gotten a lot done. I've changed sheets multiple times, and we've played Legos. I did drive my daughter to school this morning. And I took him to the doctor yesterday, but I really haven't done much. Good morning, everybody. And it's been sort of nice. And sickness is bad. We did not get a flu shot. I just am doing that as a public service announcement. We were going to get a flu shot. It wasn't like we had a thing against them, but I just, like, for the whole 2 weeks before he got the flu, I thought, oh, we'll go. I don't want to go on a Friday because it's the weekend. Taking Amos to get a flu shot is like giving a cat a bubble bath. So I should have. But I didn't. Never catch you live. All your videos later. Oh, he has really not been feeling better. And that was when I started thinking about this video. Like, typically, if you have a 9-year-old that's sick, they can tell you, like, how they're feeling, what's wrong. Well, he started getting sick on Sunday. He said, our caregiver said he was a little tired. My husband and I have been gone for the weekend to see our two older sons. And he was excited to see me, but he looked, you know how your like mother would say when you're growing up, like, I can tell in your eyes that you don't feel good. You really can. And he felt warm, had a temperature. Well, Sunday night he skyrocketed. I am not sick. I do have a runny nose, but I am focusing on the fact that I think I just have a cold, not the flu. I am not achy. I have a teensy bit of a headache, but I am just moving through life. That's interesting, Michelle. So anyway, on Sunday night, we end up at the ER because he has this croup cough. And come to find out, croup is not in your chest. Croup is when your like throat swells, according to Dr. Lowry. My mom said you look peaked. I'm sure I do. I'm not sleeping great. Sleeping with someone who's coughing is like, if I could sleep in a mask, I would. Keep taking vitamins. Oh my God. It's a good thing I don't smoke or drink. I mean, I drink occasionally, but how is the caregiver? Yes, she came down with the flu like Tuesday. So she's, out. But anyway, so on Sunday, we go to the ER, croup, he tests positive for flu A, come home. The first thing I would have done is put the whole family on Tamiflu. Well, Blair and Daddy are quarantined away from him, and they hadn't been with him for the weekend, so that's okay. I took Zofluza, which is a pill, like instead of Tamiflu, I took that pill. Now, yesterday, whose cough may turn into something projectile? Yeah, the vomiting happens at night or when he takes medicine. But yesterday, I was like, he had fever, went up to 105 again. And I was like, you know what? Been texting with our doctor, which is great. It's the flu. It's bad. But I had this like gut feeling. And gut feelings are tricky because when you have a gut feeling, your mind tells your gut to shush, right? Like my gut said, I think there's something else going on. But my mind is like, no, here's what we're supposed to be doing. Here's what this, here's what that, here's what this. What's happened to the jungle gym? The jungle gym is down in we made one of our garages a playroom, which of course no one is in there right now because it's cold. There's no heat in the house currently, so it's real cold. But that's good when you have a fever. But anyway, what was I saying? Shit, this is what happens to me. We didn't get the flu shot yet. We're going to get it. I mean, it felt like it was like hardly Labor Day. And then I needed to get the flu shot. I mean, I struggle. I forgot what I was freaking talking about. I can't remember. Oh, guts. Thank you. Thank you, Christy. So this gut feeling of mine was something else is going on. Well, so I thought I'll go to our urgent care. I love the PA there, Heather. And yesterday, Amos, who's just turned 9, said, my ear hurts. I can't tell you, that's like the first time he's ever used. I know none of the rest of you can tell. When you have a child with a disability, you pay attention to all these tiny little successes and you like keep up with what they are. Like I remember the first time he ever told me he didn't feel well, he said, your throat hurts. Well, yesterday he said, my ear hurts. That's a huge leap. This one. And I was like, you know what? If he says his ear hurts, he's gotten that together and been able to tell me, well, darn if he doesn't have an double ear infection. So I just encourage people to listen to your gut, and particularly with a child with a disability or who is, Amos is verbal, but he's not verbal, but he's conversational. Please stop reading the comments as you were explaining what's going on. It's annoying. Pot calls kettle. Stop commenting while I'm reading, and then I wouldn't get confused. Oh no, Connie. But anyway, so he has a double ear infection. So we started his medicine. Of course, he immediately vomited that up, and took a little bit though, so he's okay. We have built a lot of Legos, and hopefully he's going to be feeling better. I haven't taken his temperature today, but he did not feel super hot. And the other interesting thing is he has not had any of his regular medicine like trazodone, guanfacine, buspirone, and he's done great. My daughter was like, how did he do at the doctor? I said, well, he did pretty well. She was like, I mean, I think he's doing better without this medicine. So I'm like, well, is he doing better because he's sick? You know, that's another thing. When he takes these medicines that we're doing to help him, he can't tell me how he feels. He can't say, boy, Mom, that medicine makes me feel X. And a 9-year-old typically could. So you always feel like you're a shot in the dark, you know? I try not to actually read the comments on big videos. That's why I like my subscriber page, because it's more of a conversation. I'm reading and responding to comments. So if you like comments responded to, then that's a better place. If you don't, it's just over here, it's too difficult. And then there are people that are like, you look so pretty, come and follow my page. My son with autism only rests when he's sick. He can't tell us, but that's our sign. Bingo. What?
Dance like that, teeth.
Just like a teeth?
Dance it.
Dance it?
Hit it.
Hit it. Mm-hmm. He's real into me repeating what he says. It's actually like a tick. He has to have me say it. Oh my gosh, I can't hear out of my right ear. temporary improvement in sociability and other behaviors during or after fever.
You caught him.
Huh?
Thank you.
Thank you. He's definitely perkier today, so he's had 1 dose of azithromycin, so that's good. So anyway, we're out of school all week. He woke up and said his ear hurt this morning. We have not had his medicine yet. We're trying to have a little something on his stomach first, and that'll be good. But I think it's going to be a sick winter. I'm like the groundhog, the sick groundhog. My daughter has epilepsy and wish she could tell me when she feels one coming on or she has a headache. Yes. Oh, I bet that's so hard. Tammy's listening intently. Oh my God, Tammy, but I am, it's bad times around here. I do that even with myself, dry toast only. If you've ever met a child with special needs, I'd like for you to try to feed them dry toast. I have to, so we've been cleaning out, and I'm home with one little person and who's sick. But I remember when I had 3 kids that were home all the time. I mean, holy cow. I don't know how you people did it. I've forgotten what it's like to be a stay-at-home mother of children that are at home. It ain't easy. No. You never are by yourself. You get up. I got up early because I was like, I just want 30 minutes of quiet. 30 minutes, that's it. We're not going to have it today. Mainly the highlight of my day is checking when Westover Deli puts up their type of soup for the day. And then I tell them to save it for me because they run out by the time I get there. Hoping they have corn and something chowder. Oh, love to see you. Oh, well, that's nice. Well, I'm going to go do a subscriber video. We're going to have a little coffee chit chat. And tonight on my subscriber page, we are talking about the whole IEP process. So anyway, that'd be kind of exciting. Amos, do you want some toast? Amos? Let's see. Do you want some toast?
Yes.
Yes?
No.
No?
Go back to the couch.
You want me to go back to the couch?
Help me push mommy.
Help you push mommy? Okay. Thank you. You come sit on the couch with me. Well, there you go. Why no heat? Well, let's see. Because some coil broke. It's a little chilly in here. It's 62. And I think the high on Friday is going to be 47. I will say, though, the benefit is my 13-year-old daughter had on pants for the first time. What happened? Did you hit your toe? I'd just been thinking, I haven't heard the F word in like 3 days. He stubbed his toe. It's back. Okay, if you want to have all these questions and chit-chat, come over to the subscriber page, and I'll answer them as soon as I fix myself a cup of coffee or tea. Goodbye.